What it do? It is Sir Bag with another video, and today I want to talk about crypto, Solana versus Sui. Which one is the better investment in 2025? Right now, the crypto market cap is dropped a little bit. Fear and greed. It's kind of neutral right now. People don't know really what's going on, and that's okay. That's actually good for us, so we have more time just to figure out which one is better, Solana or Sui. Now, there's different metrics I like to look at when it comes to just specific games because if you're anything like me, you don't have six figures inside your bank or something, you know what I'm saying? So you just trying to figure out where's the best place to put your money, just to be able to flip your money. And I feel you. That's what I'm trying to do too. Right now, what I like to do, I like to go on this marketcapof.com, and after that, you could just kind of like be able to judge what coin it is and how much the market cap should be for whatever coin. Now, everyone usually likes to compare Solana to ETH. Now, I would say we're going to start with Solana first. Solana is an amazing coin. I feel like it's more like the people's coin just because it's cheaper and the transactions are quicker, so it's easier just to get in and out. And I feel like the market is more free that way, even though Pump Fund kind of made a big portion of it gambling. It's okay though, because meme coins is just a part of the way the free market just wants to express itself, in my opinion. Anyway, if Solana went to ETH market cap, just because ETH right now is what it is, it's like one of the giga giants, and if people and the community of Solana is always going to be with Solana, like they're cutthroat with Solana, and most of the time, cryptos is about community. More on that later. All I'm saying is right now, Solana could hit $800. So right now, the $200 that you're seeing ain't nothing. And I don't know when or what time span you're seeing this, but this is the beginning of 2025, and I'm trying to get you guys right. Solana is a pretty good investment. It's all about the ecosystem and the community. Solana's community is deep, and their ecosystem is deeper. And now they're starting to create SVMs just like Ethereum got EVMs. And all that is just like a virtual like machine version of another chain that is connected to whatever the original chain is, which is EVM is Ethereum. That's what the E mean, and the SVM is Solana. S like Solana virtual machine, Ethereum virtual machine. That's what that means. So right now the ecosystem is crazy. The DeFi ecosystem is basically decentralized finance, and there's so many things that are on these platforms that's just here just to try to help you make money or keep money. And there's different wallets where you can keep your money and everything. The infrastructure. See, Phantom is in there, and Phantom's a very important one, I would say. Let me see. Sonar, Solar, like Soul Scan. I don't know why I said Solar. What did I see? Solar. That's crazy. Oracles. You do need oracles just to be able to like transfer money from other chains to Solana specifically. Applications. All to just to go to show that Solana is a top contender just to be able to invest in. And if community is the key to Web3, then join the community. Price gets go up and down, but it all depends on the value that you think it is. So, in my opinion, I'll go back to this and then I'll use this as a general ballpark. Like ETH now would be a general ballpark for me compared to ETH at all time high, which it definitely can reach 1,100. I'm just saying that probability for it to like balance out and people still have money and slowly investing into it, I feel like ETH now would be a better price target per se. And if you did want to use the Solana option just to make quick gains, I would say go into the ecosystem and find the coins that's inside the ecosystem because they have a less amount of money in there, and you see how the market cap, how much of a difference market caps make for crypto, then you find a coin that's a legit coin on the chain, and then you slowly invest into it. I would say a good one would be Radium. Basically, if Solana gets to wherever ETH is, I'm pretty sure Radium is going to follow along. So I pick a coin. This coin that I pick is Hype. Hype right now has 9 billion in it. So then I'll know if Ray gets around 9 billion inside of it, I should be looking around $31. Right now, Ray is like $7, $8. So that's a pretty good flip if you believe inside of the coin. Now we could talk about Sui. Sui is a good investment just because if Sui got to the market cap of Sol right now, that's almost a 10x on your money. And I feel like Sui's an up and coming ecosystem. The smaller the business is, the more it kind of needs your capital just to help it grow bigger. Even though Sui's already at 11 billion, that's still a lot of money. That also goes to show that it is a safe coin just to keep your money into. The ecosystem is thriving. I am going to show you guys a picture of the ecosystem as well, but let's just compare it to Sol's all-time high as well. Sol's all-time high, $42. Now I would say the reason why Sui is key too is because most investors like the lower dollar sign, even though technically Solana is more scalable, meaning that the dollar signs is going to stretch out higher in a way, or it's going to be more expansive. It's going to make you more money quicker, just because of how many coins is inside of Solana. I think there's only around like close to 600 million coins compared to Sui having 10 billion coins. But the key is, I feel like if you're someone who buys and you're just holding it through bear or bull, it is not a coin that inflates itself compared to Solana. So if you're continuously buying in and you're never moving your coins, after a while that system gets more and more scarce because you're not moving the coins that you do have. And if people still want more coins, that's going to bring up however many you have left, because if you don't move them, then they're technically not circulating. Like they are, but they're within like the value locked inside the coin. So until you move it, all it does is just going to continue to worth more and more, and that's usually what deflationary means. And I feel like Sui can become a deflationary asset. Now, let's get to Sui ecosystem. Now let's get to Sui ecosystem. Sui do have some builders, some developers. It's not as many as Solana, but it's because it is smaller than Solana. Sui is a very good coin though, because Mark Zuckerberg made Libra, which was a coin beforehand, but then he left crypto alone, and this is the same team that kind of made Libra, but they made Sui, and there was another one called Aptos. Now, I don't really like Aptos tokenomics very well, just because it doesn't really give a longevity feel. Like, at least with Sui, you can contemplate Sui for a while, because I feel like its real moves is going to happen next bull run, not really this bull run. So that's at least a good 2 to 3 years for you to that's a good 2 to 3 years for you to set out the time just to slowly buy in, and you could hold a little bag if you want to. Now, there's some DeFi protocols, wallets, and such. What's even cooler is that Phantom just added Sui into its epilogue, so even Phantom is should be on here soon. But I can also give you guys the sauce with that too. Now, Citrus is a Sui protocol, and it only has 128 million on it. The closest thing you could Cetus, I'm tripping. Cetus, the closest thing you could compare Cetus to is Radium. And remember, Radium got $2 billion in it. So if you put your money into Cetus and it's compared to Radium, that's $3. That's a 15x. So whatever amount you have in there, times it by 15, and we're not even talking about raise all time high. That is a 16x. But we could get even crazier and use Uniswap, even though I don't think anything and everything's going to hit Uniswap's market cap. Uniswap, 50x. You're making money. You're making cheese. Like, that's all I can say. Like, and it's a protocol that's meant to make you even more money. So all it's going to do is just try to flip the bag that you're already putting into it, and all because you got in so early. Now, more of a versus now. So which one is a better investment? In my sole opinion, I would say for a beginner investor, I feel like Solana may be the better investment only because of the simple fact that it has more regulation standings and there's more talks about Solana out there. Now, if you want to know what I'm going to do, this is not financial advice, but what I'm going to do in my investments is buy both just because both are really cheap compared to relatives. And if anything ever really messes up on Solana, or if Solana ever fails for a few hours or so, because we really don't know. Solana is still progressing. It's still coming out with updates. It's still trying to stabilize itself. Sometimes we seen some crazy stuff happening during the Trump coin, and then it also makes you think, okay, so if we're gonna onboard the whole entire world, and if there's volumes like that, and the whole entire world is doing it, then not being able to complete transactions and my soul is getting taken, that's kind of messed up. But at the same time, Sui, people don't really know about Sui yet, but Sui is a cheap ecosystem to get into as well. It's just that it doesn't have as many developers. But I really like Sui, and I'm going to continue $2 cost average into Sui. I didn't get into it around the time that other people have it, so there's a lot of hangover with Sui as well. These are some of the cons. Sui also have a lot of unlocks, and when the unlocks happen, those are unlocks from other people getting into the coin when it was a few cents, and we're buying at a few dollars. So we're buying at their highs, meaning that if they get that money, they can sell off, and the price is going to start dropping. When the price drops and you put your money in there, you start losing money. That's just how that works. So I'm not going to just dive straight deep into it. But if I am, I will dive more into the smaller protocols like Cetus or Deep, and then figure out my way throughout all of that. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I wanted it to be short and quick. I don't feel like it was, but let me know if you guys need anything else in the comments below. I'm gonna start talking more about like airdrops and stuff and different things that I'm doing. Most likely start talking about more about Sui products. Just let me know if you guys want more Sui or if you guys just want more Solana, because I'm a jupe guy, but Sui is really catching my attention. Let me know. I gotta go.